Alrighty, let's go live. Are we live? I'm so confused. The YouTube portal's so weird. Hold on. Is this live? Edit. Huh. I guess it is. One playbacks. I have to go on a public channel, my other channel, to see if I'm live, because I don't understand. The YouTube portal's just so weird, man. It just... it's so hard to figure out when you're live or not. Okay, and that thumbnail. What's up with that thumbnail? Gotta change that thumbnail. So we got one person watching. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you guys coming in. So we're going to talk about smart home tech. We're going to talk about quite a bit of really, really cool stuff that I want to get into. I actually started a new project with smart home tech that I'm gonna eventually want to go ahead and show you guys some of the cool changes. So I'm actually updating the logo for the live because YouTube's thing didn't give me a chance to make changes before I went live. But yeah, so I've been messing with Homebridge so you can make non-smart home devices smart, specifically non-HomeKit devices. So what's HomeKit? First of all, is the iPhone interface for interacting with smart homes called HomeKit. For iPhone, iPad, all Apple devices, HomeKit is what you use. So let's do this. I'm just gonna put a good smart home logo on there for now, and I'm just gonna let it be that way for now. Smart home logo. If not, I'll just finish. I'll go ahead and do that after. First, let's see how the stream's doing, and then we can get started. And I'll leave that for after. Okay, so we got one person watching. Two people have dropped in and out. Okay, I think we should get started now. I'll just go ahead and do the thumbnail thing later. So welcome to the stream. I'm excited for this. We got one chat that says Eric Alani says hi. So hello, Eric. Welcome to the stream. So I want to talk about smart home tech. First of all, the reason why I'm doing this live is, smart home is, we all have different tools and different things that we use for smart home, and I want to go ahead and see what, everybody uses. So of course I do have Philips Hue, which I say it's a must. It's very accessible. If you're totally blind, you don't have to worry about if you left the lights on or off. You can use motion sensors. Since I only have my room, and I really don't, my visual impairment is enough to where I can see lights and stuff, but if for example, as a totally blind person, that would be great to have like motion sensors. When you walk out of a room, the lights turn off, that kind of thing, or just like automate your light system so that you don't have to think about it. That's great about smart home technology for the totally blind. But for the visually impaired, there's certain things that, for example, for me, my TV remote, I hate it with a passion. let me find it. And it's so all this, like the letters. I have to switch to OBS so that I can see myself because the delay is so bad on YouTube. There it is. Okay, so this is the remote. It's basically a elongated piece of plastic with a ton of buttons and for Netflix and all that. But I honestly mapped my YouTube button to hold down number 5, which is what I mostly use. I mostly watch YouTube, and it's the one button that has a bump on it, so that I don't have to read in my remote and be like getting my remote close to my eye every time I want to do something. I mean, of course I memorize like volume, channel, like power, that's basic stuff. But if I want to watch Netflix, I have to find these tiny little buttons which I can barely see on the bottom. I know one of these bottom buttons is a Netflix button, but do I really have to remember? So I just do 5 for YouTube, 6 for Netflix, 4 for Hulu, 5 for YouTube, 6 for Netflix, and then I can remap those buttons. But honestly, that's annoying. So I want to talk about something I did today that I'm very happy about. And if you guys want to turn your LG TVs or Samsung TVs, non-HomeKit compatible TVs into HomeKit compatible TVs for your iPhone, I highly recommend using this Homebridge. So I'm gonna bring it up on another tab here. I gotta be really careful with what I show because it's got quite a bit of information. So let me prepare the screen before I show you anything. So what is Homebridge? Again, I will repeat. It is basically, it turns non-HomeKit devices into HomeKit compatible, and it also turns any other devices so that it works with Google Home and Alexa compatible. I haven't set the Google Home and Alexa compatible thing yet because LG has already those two features. It can access Google Home and Amazon services, so I don't need that. But for some services, I will use it. Okay. So let me go to the website. And okay, so I'm in the HomeKit. I'm in the website right now. And basically what it does is you have a list of devices. You have all the status information. Man, that thumbnail. Oh, whatever. I got notification on my other channel that I'm live. Okay, so basically what it'll do, let me see, how can I show you the widget without revealing everything to the world? Okay, I got this. This is exactly what I'm gonna do. Let me go ahead and hide this back here. I'm just preparing everything so when I share, it's shareable. It's just that it has so much information about your home that it's kind of creepy, and you don't want to share that kind of stuff. It has a QR code to add HomeKit devices, and if somebody scans my QR code, they have access to my devices. So I'm setting that up right now as we speak. There we go. I think I'm comfortable with that, right? Hold on, a little bit more. Man, there's so much information on here. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, cool. I can show this. Let me go into OBS and show you. Cool. So let's go ahead and bring this here. So this is the dashboard. The other information below this is actually logs. So it's, let me see if I can bring this back so you guys don't see that. Okay, because it'll mess up the frame rate if I have like my own feed showing in the video. So basically it has a bug right now that says it's not working, but it is working. I don't know how to fix this bug. It's all command line, but this UI, it'll basically make it easier to interface with Homebridge. So it says it's offline, but it's online. It's fine. So it'll give you first of all, I'm running this on a Raspberry Pi 4B. So It's got 4 gigs of RAM. It's got one of the Integra Core ARM processors. I forget the exact model, but it's pretty powerful enough. 1% to 0% usage. That 1%, when it spikes up to 1%, as it should show at any time here, is when it's checking for my TV status. So it'll check for device status every 5 seconds. It's supposed to check, but oh yeah, there it goes. So it checks every 5 seconds. So then it gives me the temperature, 57 Celsius for the Raspberry Pi. So 3.74 gigs total, only 3.33 used. See, the uptime is 3 hours. I did set this up today. Work today was kind of it was very low key because it's Friday, so I worked on this. I plugged it in and then let it all update, do its thing, and then about an hour ago I started fiddling with this. I'm always checking my phone because I am a busy individual, but I wanted to go through this and talk about HomeKit. Let's see the chat for a minute. Okay, we're good. All right, so yeah, I wanted to show you guys that this is the Homebridge thing, and I don't want to show the QR code. Accessibility, accessories. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, we're safe now. I can show this. Okay, so here, basically what happens is the following. Rocky, enough. My dog just loves barking. I'm live streaming. So, basically, what you see here is all the devices. And this is all accessible. So, it should be accessible with a screen reader. So, if I turn on VoiceOver here.
VoiceOver on Safari. Homebridge E6FD. Page. Homebridge E6FD. Homebridge E6FD. Web content. Homebridge E6FD.
So it should be accessible through here.
Leaving scroll area. Go back. Privacy report. Down. Share. New tab. Show start. Leaving. Close. Homebridge. Close. Leaving. Leaving home. Go back. Privacy report button. 192. Homebridge E6FD. Web content.
So one way to do this, I've had better navigation with the phone with VoiceOver. Let me see, but this website, it's heavy JavaScript, so it should be, and it's using some kind of version of Electron, so it should work. Hold on, let me find it on my phone. See, because sometimes some of these pages I wanted to kind of go through and show you guys accessibility on here. See.
Voice support up to date.
There you go. Okay, so on the phone it's accessible. On the Mac, I don't know why I was being so weird. So on the phone you can do
B133.
Let me switch back to my camera. Hold on a minute. Whoa, OBS, why are you acting so weird? Okay, so let me switch back to cam. Okay, so I have my phone here and I'm gonna go ahead and flick through.
Homebridge, not running. Plugins, up to date. Visited. Toggle navigate. Toggle nav config. Plugins.
So plugins.
Search for plugins to install. Ellipsis.
Plugins is where you do everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Homebridge UI. Heading level 4.
Homebridge UI is the user interface, and it'll speak everything.
Homebridge settings. Link.
Some things aren't so accessible, like the settings. But there's like a gear icon to delete things and stuff. That is basically the least accessible part of this.
TV. Homebridge settings.
But for the most part,
toggle navigation.
if we go to manage devices, so we go to manage accessories.
Christian's LGTV. Off. Background. Speaker. Christian's LGTV volume. Mute. Christian's LGTV volume.
So basically, it's fairly accessible. And if you're not comfortable with the UI,
accessibility select VoiceOver off.
You could use the command line. Let me shut this door. So you could use the command line for navigation as well. I'm not a fan of the command line, to be honest. I am more of a fan of going ahead and doing the UI with the UI. So what smart home stuff do you guys use? Okay, I gotta go because I got work. Hello? Yes, I can.